Welcome to RNC, your #1 source for Roblox news. I'm your host Amit, and some of you might notice that there are a whole bunch of changes going on with the channel recently. But with all of these changes going around, I still wanted to cover some really good news stories for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, so jumping right into it, the first news story I want to cover is that David bouzouki, or bouzouki, or whatever, however you pronounce it, has actually received an award. David bouzouki received an award for being one of the 100 most intriguing entrepreneurs, and he was crowned as a builder and innovator. So huge congratulations to David for winning this award. Alright, moving on to our next story. UGC creators now have the option to create back accessories like sword packs, like shields, like capes, all sorts of things that go on the back of your Roblox character. Before, it was only hats and they could only put things on your head. So that's pretty cool. On screen now, you can see some of the items that UGC creators have already made, and if I'm gonna be completely honest, that's actually pretty cool what they're making. Also, next up, not too big of a change, but Roblox Studio has added a new functionality to their border GUIs. Before, when you added a stroke to your GUI, it was just basic and you couldn't change it and it was just like that. But now, there are 3 different types of strokes. There is outline stroke, middle stroke, and inset stroke. So for those of you developers out there who are looking for better ways to position and create your GUIs in your game, there you go. Roblox has just now added a new feature. Next up, I'm pretty sure everybody who's ever played Roblox has experienced this glitch. The glitch is when you spawn into a Roblox game and there's a model above your avatar's head, your avatar automatically gets spawned on top of that item instead of below it, which is the proper way. And so for those of you who didn't know, they just now updated Roblox Studio to make it so that avatars will spawn more reliably in locations with lower ceilings instead of popping above the ceiling. Also, if your avatar happens to have a tall hat, which are being created more abundantly now because of the UGC catalog, then it won't cause the avatar to spawn above a low ceiling. Whereas before it would, and it would kind of break your game. I remember when I first joined Roblox and I made a game, I was trying to find a way to get around this because I would experience it all the time. So this is kind of cool being a veteran Robloxian, seeing them finally fix a problem that I had to deal with when I first joined. Also, now in games with large worlds such as Jailbreak and all those kind of games, spawning should be a lot quicker now. Before, I don't know if you noticed, but your spawning would be slower depending on how big your Roblox world was. If you didn't notice, you started spawning a lot slower. That bug has now been fixed. Now, for those of you who are keeping up with the RThrow Contest that happened a while back, you would know that they are now being uploaded and approved. So the new bundles that people submitted to the RThrow Contest and won should be added to the catalog pretty soon here in the near future. I'll keep you guys posted on that. If you want to know more info on that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That's really important so you get notified every single time we upload a new RNC video. Alright, now on to our biggest story for the week. For those of you who do not remember, a while ago, last April, Roblox made an April Fool's joke where they set up a website and they announced a fake console called the Robox. Everybody got super hyped up, but it turns out that that was just part of an April Fool's joke. That was really well done. So this guy on Twitter, the Nexus Avenger, decided he was going to take matters into his own hands and turn the April Fool's joke into a reality. So, believe it or not, the Robox is now actually a thing. He's calling it the Robox ATX PC case. It's not currently ready for sale or for use because it's in its beginning stages, but the Nexus Avenger is definitely keeping us updated, and I'll let you guys know if he tweets anything. This is actually really cool. I had no idea that somebody was doing this behind the scenes. It just kind of showed up on Twitter one day. So good for you, man. Keep going. Alright, for our last and final story, this one is pretty big. You can now Devex Robux in any quantity above 100,000 Robux instead of different tiers. This is really huge for Roblox developers because before you had to have a certain amount of Robux in order to Devex it. But now if you have any amount above 100,000, you can Devex it. So if you had like 320,000 Robux, you wouldn't need to worry. You could Devex all of that and get your full amount of cash from it. So that's really cool. I'm really proud of Roblox. This will really help developers be able to get their money as quick as they possibly can to like pay bills, do the stuff that they need to do with the money that they've earned from creating things on the platform. But anyway guys, that was all of the news for this week. We're gonna go ahead and move on to developer and community success stories. So huge congratulations to Jailbreak. They hit 3 billion visits. This is awesome and it's super cool. So So shout out Jailbreak, go make sure to check them out on Roblox and give them some love. Next up we have Adopt Me, which hit 517,000 concurrent players, beating the top game on Steam. For those of you who don't know, Steam is a very popular game engine that most people use to play games that they usually wouldn't play on Roblox. So for a Roblox game to beat the highest most played game on Steam is really huge. So congratulations to the owners of Adopt Me and everyone on their team. That's a really big step and I'm super proud of them. And our last success story is RB Battles hit 10,000 followers on Twitter. That's pretty cool. Congratulations, you guys are headed into the Season 2. I'll keep you guys updated if that happens and if they announce anything. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our game spotlight now. My game spotlight this week is Sodium Chloride. This game has 813,000 visits and it's a really funny game that recreates Jimmy Neutron episodes scene by scene. The reason I picked this is not for its content, but for the amount of effort the creator of the game put into scripting and animating the characters like it is. The name of the game is named Sodium Chloride because Jimmy describes salt as sodium chloride in one of the cutscenes. I highly recommend this game to you all because it's like you're watching a TV show in Roblox. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to show you guys one of them really quickly. They're kind of short, but they're really well done and it's really cool and I highly suggest you check it out.
Double McSpanky with fries and a florp. That'll be $6.53. And $3.47's your change.
Dude, you're supposed to push the buttons with the pictures of food on them?
Don't need to, Skeet. I memorized the prices and did the tax and change in my head.
Oh, okay, Mr. Magic Man. I also did not hear you say Big McThankies from McSpankies to the customer.
Well, frankly, it struck me as cliched. What do you think about this? Don't let our food be denied you. Put our polyunsaturated fats and triglycerides inside you. I memorized the prices and did the tax and change in my head.
But anyway guys, that's all I have for news today. I really appreciate you watching this video all the way to the end. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It's really important that you do that and turn on the notification bell. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitter. Link will be down in the description. I keep updates going every single day for you guys to check. But other than that, thank you for watching and I will see you guys next week for more news. Take it easy.